Good morning and assalamu alaikum children. In the last particular all the modules we have learned about the explanation of very first chapter of class 9 science, and we have just discussed about the activity as well the question answer also. Today we are just going to discuss about the multiple choice question of this chapter children along with the solution and short explanation about each of the multiple choice question children. So here we are starting with the MCQs of the particular chapter number 1 as it is included in standard 10th paper style for 1 mark or 2 mark or 3 mark. That is not given, but multiple choice question is also added in 12th. Now during evaporation, particles of a liquid change to vapors. Only first option is from the surface, option B is from the bulk, option C from both surface and bulk, and option D neither from surface nor from the bulk. So children, in the particular answer I have underlined from the surface. Why surface? Because evaporation is the surface phenomenon. It is always there, done from the surface. When we talked about the second question, which of the following statement is incorrect? First, matter is made up of particles. Matter is continuous in nature. Particles of matter are always in a state of motion, and particles of matter attract each other. So option B, matter is continuous in nature. So that is the correct answer, that matter is continuous in nature children. All the particular statement, that is matter is made up of particles, C and D, all are correct, whereas matter is continuous in nature, that is incorrect statement. Third, which is related with the particular term matter. Which of the following is not a matter? Option A, air, B, feeling of cold, C, dust, and D, humidity. Already we have discussed about the matter. Matter is an object which occupies space and having mass. So option B, when we talked about, that is feeling of cold, is known as non-matter, which do not have space and do not have mass. All rest, air, dust and humidity, are known as matter children, because they have mass and they occupy space. Now when we talked about the question number 4, which is related with liquid, that materials existing as liquid have boiling point and melting point above room temperature, B, below room temperature, C, boiling point above room temperature and melting point below room temperature, and D, boiling point and melting point below room temperature. So when we talked about this particular term about melting point and boiling point, at a time we can say that option C, there is boiling point above room temperature and melting point below room temperature, that is the correct option for this particular question. Both of them, when we talked about boiling point and melting point, so when we talked about liquid exhibit with the property of boiling point, they converts into vapor. Now next is, which of the following is accompanied by cooling? Option A, vaporization, B, evaporation, C, condensation, D, none of this. So here answer is evaporation children, because evaporation always causes cooling. Evaporation is the term which accompanied by cooling, by absorbing the particular heat from the surrounding and gives us cooling. So option B, evaporation, is the correct answer for this question. Now when we talked about the question number 6, question number 6 is the related with, when we talked about the particular intermolecular force of attraction about solid, liquid and gas. Last is plasma particles. They are the highly excited gaseous ion. So they are, when we talk about plasma particles, they do not have that much of maximum intermolecular force because they are the gaseous ion. So when we talked about the correct option, that is solids in which particles are tightly packed and they do not have space in between. So particles of solid have the maximum intermolecular force of attraction than that of liquid and gas. When we add sugar in water, particles of sugar disappear because, so this activity we have already discussed, that particles of sugar are there going to takes place in between the empty space of water molecule. So guess the answer children, what is the answer? So the answer is option B, they are going to get in between the empty space between the water particles, because water is a liquid and we know that liquid is having a particular space in between them, so particles of sugar are going to get in between the empty space of the water molecule or water particles. Now question number 8. It is related with the one small crystal of potassium permanganate. It is nothing but KMnO4, which is purple in color, which contain how many particles? So the answer is it contain more than 10 raised to 6 particles. See, one very small particles contain these many particles inside in it. A small crystal, that means you can imagine that a small particle of potassium permanganate, children, is very small, very small beyond the imagination. If you just have a very small crystal of KMnO4 in water, it contain that much of small particles. So when you just add that particular into another beaker, then also it is going to be purple in color. Now next is, which of the following statement is not correct? The density of ice is less than the density of water. That is correct statement. To convert a temperature on Kelvin scale to Celsius scale, we have to subtract 273 from the given temperature. That is also correct. To convert a temperature on the Celsius scale to Kelvin scale, we have to add 273 to a given temperature. That is also correct. So option D, vaporization of liquid causes cooling, is incorrect statement, because vaporization is nothing but we raises the temperature of the liquid to convert into the vapor form, so it does not causes cooling. So option D is incorrect statement, that vaporization of liquid causes cooling. It does not causes cooling, children. Now when we talk about next question, which of the following pairs will not exhibit diffusion? Diffusion is nothing but intermixing of particles by their own. So hydrogen and oxygen, both are gases, they intermix easily by their own. So option A is correct. Oxygen and water, oxygen gas dissolve easily in water, intermix by their own, so it is also correct. Salt and sand, both are solid and they do not intermix by their own, so we can say that salt and sand are not exhibit the property of diffusion. Now sugar and water, it's also going to be dissolved in water by itself. When you add a teaspoon of sugar in water and keep it for some time, sugar going to get dissolved by itself. So option C is correct for that. Now next is, which of the following substance become liquid easily upon heating? Here options are butter, glass, sponge and rubber band. So here children, the option is very easy, that is butter. When you put a butter on the particular pan and apply heat, it easily melts. So butter is the correct option, that it is going to get easily melt upon a heating. Next question when we talked about, that is related with the temperature at which the solid melts and converts into liquid at its atmospheric pressure. So children, guess the answer. We have just learned about fusion, melting point, latent heat of fusion. So here the answer is that converts solid melts into converts solid to liquid, that is fusion, and in which we have learned that the temperature at which solid melts converts to liquid is nothing but melting point. Melting point is having the definition that the temperature, exact fixed temperature at which solid melts and converts into liquid at its atmospheric pressure is known as melting point. Now next question is, which one of the following property are not characteristic of liquid? Fluidity, liquid easily can flow, so fluidity shown by liquid. Definite shape, no, liquid do not have definite shape. It contain the shape like container in which they are filled. So definite shape is not a property of liquid. Definite volume, yes, they have definite volume, they are somewhat compressible. So definite shape is not the characteristic of liquid, they gain the shape like the container. So this is the particular answer for not the characteristic of liquids. Now next is, large volume of compressed natural gas CNG is available in small cylinder to us due to its property of C, already discussed by the particular syringe, activity of syringe, air compressibility. Yes, we have taken the syringe and when we don't have feel anything, and when we just apply pressure on the piston, it easily compressed. So we can say that due to high compressibility, that large volume of compressed natural gas is available in the small cylinder. And another example, that is LPG, you can take. Then oxygen cylinders, which are used in hospitals, that are also there by high compressibility, children. Now next, last question for today is, the compressibility of which state of matter is high? So already we have discussed that solid, they do not compress due to the intermolecular force, due to the interparticle space in between. Liquid also somewhat compressible, and gases, they are random, they are free to move, they have large space in between. So when you apply pressure, the gas, when you apply pressure, it easily compress. So gas is the answer for this question. In the next module, we are just going to learn more MCQ and about the other question answer, children. Thank you and keep it in touch.